Let's talk about Windows 11. Last year, I decided to go Windows 11. Now, for some strange reason, my computer wasn't ready for it, even though my computer had all the specs for it. So I'll give you a list of the specs, but I'll read them out. Processor 1 GHz or faster, 64-bit, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs available, and TPM version and SUEFI firmware and secure boot capital. All enable. So I did the sensible thing of back up all my stuff I needed to and backed it onto my local hard drive, onto another hard drive I have on my computer, so I backed everything up before I did it. And did a cleaning thing and I lost my entire OS. I couldn't get into a thing. So I spent a day trying to diagnose that. This is my main computer. This computer has to be up and running at all times. And then I thought, right. And then I couldn't, and then I got onto, then I go back onto Windows 10, I just thought, right, I'll just put it in as a hard drive, just because I had Windows 10 on a pen drive, so I plugged that in, and it went, right, got my files, couldn't find them. Couldn't find a copy nowhere. I'm thinking, great, luckily I had it on Windows 10 on another one, so my OS was on Windows 11 on another hard drive and then another on Windows 10. So great, where's my backup? So I somehow managed to get all my files off that original hard drive I had, backed it onto another hard drive that I had. That hard drive's in the bin now. And I got all my files back. So that was good. So I went back onto Windows 10, that's fine. Then I was busy doing some work on my computer. I don't know if it was browsing the net or playing games. I have no idea. So before that, I thought, right, make sure. So I upgraded the BIOS. So that was my first mistake I should have done. I should update the BIOS. Now I know BIOS flashing is one of the scary things to do because you don't know if the computer is ready or not. I won't get into that. I'm sure there's plenty of videos how to speak about how video BIOS flashing and blah. So I got the latest BIOS on my computer, so that was good. But so yeah, it was, my computer was ready for Windows 10. And then Windows decided to be Windows and said, right, we're going to install Windows 11 for you. You have X amount of minutes or hours. So I thought, why install Windows? I didn't ask for this. Windows wasn't meant to do this. We're not going to force people onto Windows 11. It should be my choice. They were going to support Windows 10's updates to 2025. Now I have a laptop here. This still got Windows 10 on it. I'm going to make sure that they stick to the word. This is going to be a very long review. This might not even happen, but in 3 years' time, if I'm still doing this channel, I'm going to come back and say, right, Windows, have you going to support this laptop? Because this is going to be my Windows. This is going to be a long-term review on is this going to support it or not. So So I had to quickly do all my updates on my computer and literally backed everything up onto another hard drive and literally Windows 11, and I've been liking it since. It does everything I need. It's got a while to get used to with all the buttons, but I'm got used to it, so that's fine. But I didn't ask God to go on it. It wasn't by choice. If I choose to go into Windows 11, that's different. Now the Linux people says, "Oh, you should go into Linux." I'm not that brave to go into Linux. I like Windows too much. I'm a Windows fanboy. But maybe I should try Linux. I maybe should get a cheap laptop or something. I just try Linux, and because I used to go years ago, I used to use Ubuntu, and I should actually go Daily Drive, another one that I know of. But this is a big organization, Windows, who decide to go, right, your computer is ready for Windows 11. We don't care what you say. You own this product. You should have the latest product. So we're going to force you to upgrade. I'm thinking, where's free choice? If I choose to upgrade, it should be my choice. But Windows decided, Americans going, I'm the best Windows. I'm the best operating system, and the next is going, you're not. Going, no, we want to upgrade to Windows 11. I'm thinking, why? Why do you force this update? It should be, do you want to upgrade to Windows 11? Yes or no? Should have been that. No, it goes, right, you go at the bottom of the right screen and go, oh, installing Windows 11. I'm thinking, why? Why is it forcing me to upgrade when I didn't ask to? So now I'm on Windows 11 and I haven't looked back since. It's after I had to watch several other videos on how to move my start menu. Note, the start menu doesn't change on laptops. I still haven't worked out why. So your mileage may vary, but I like my start menu to the left. I must be going back to Windows 95 or the Windows 3.1 when they did the left. Anyway, Windows taskbar start menu should be on the left, not in the middle. It's too confusing. Now I know Windows. No, is it Apple? Apple Linux? Not sure about Linux, but Apple has everything in the middle. And I do use that operating system once a week, which I was not. I just don't like Apple. There's things in there I don't like, but there's things about Windows I don't like. But each operating system has ups and downs. So, but that's a different rant. This rant is, why should you update to Windows 11? Yes and no. If something's not broke, don't fix it. I will stand on that. Now, if you're the kind of person like me who likes to, it can support it, should upgrade, or like to tinker with things, I would like to open this laptop right now and gut it out and then reassemble it again and hopefully it works. But it works, so why should I do that? If you do all the BIOS, all your updates, Windows updates, drivers updates, motherboard updates, graphics updates, which I should actually check on my one if there's a better software and BIOS flash on that. If there's better, so you have the latest updates, so that's security. Any bugs that the software has found, or when the troubleshooting guy says, right, this program is crashing, why is this? Okay, they can see in the code, right, we should roll this out to all our customers. That's fine. This is good. This is good software management of the product. So basically they have a piece of, let's say, Windows Premiere Pro. Right. They have us, right, this feature is not quite working, but yes, we can see what's wrong with it, or we got this add-on and we'll roll it to all our customers. This is good software management from the product to the customer. This is good practice. So it's good to keep things updated, because you don't know if someone's they've been a cyber attack, they don't know if there's like malicious code in there, you don't know if there's like extra things they want to do. So keeping up to date is good. Even your motherboard should be, your BIOS on your motherboard should be up to date, because there's features in there that you may not have and the other person has. So if you've got the same motherboard and they got two different versions, they will have two different BIOS on them. But note, if you BIOS flash digressing again, so if you upgrade your motherboard BIOS, you may have to get an old chipset to upgrade it before the latest chipset goes on it. So like if you got like an AMD 3 2nd gen, you may not be able to upgrade the BIOS when you put your AMD 5 in there. So you may have to go back to get either do a BIOS flashback if the motherboard supports it, or you would have to get an old your old processor to upgrade. So, but these are all good practice to keep updated. But my rant is, why should you be forced to be upgraded to Windows 11 if you don't want it? Now, if you're happy with Windows 10, go for it. If you want to enjoy it. It's been out since, I don't know when Windows 10 came out. Oh, here we go, 29 July 2015. So it is past its cycle. Every 5 years they release a new one. They did extend that, I think. But I'm not sure if I think they did extend it when I did the research for this video. They expanded it. Well, they keep doing the updates, so they must have expanded its lifetime. And Windows 11 came out, and so yeah, so they've got all this different software. So yeah, so if you want Windows 11, go for it. It's a hard road to go down to, but it's like anything new. You have to get used to it. It took me about a couple months to get used to it. I haven't found any bugs recently, except for moving the taskbar over. That's the only bug that I don't like, but there's an easy fix for that. I will link a quick YouTube video where you will find that, how to change it to the left, because I think this was an amazing piece of software, amazing piece of video. Not sure about the contents controller, about his other contents, but his video on doing it quick and simple was flawless. So Windows 11 has its uses. I do like it. I'm getting used to it now. Ideally, I drive it every day, and I've got used to it, so it's fine. So I think that's my rant over. I don't like doing rants, and yes, I do. So yes, Windows 11, you need to watch your customers, because you're going to lose them all. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.